live. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We're going live across YouTube and live across the world. It's GavsWeatherVids for a Friday evening with the pub run. Now, about half an hour ago, I wasn't sure whether I'd be doing a pub run live, but I thought we got to do it tonight. Really, given what's going on with the weather. It's very cold. We might be having our coldest night of the winter so far, coinciding with the pub run. So I thought, given that, we've got to do pub run live for you tonight. So we're going to be live streaming the GFS 18Z, aka the pub run, as always, and we'll have a look at 12Z before that as well. So it's going to be an epic stream. We're going to be here until about, 25 past 11, half 11, something like that, and we'll just see how we get on. Now, if you've been watching the videos through the week, you'll know that I've been a little bit croaky. It's not been giddy Gav, it's been croaky Gav this week, and it's a little bit better today. Actually, I took the day off yesterday. I thought, darn it, I'm just going to take the day off and get on the stage long. Get on the stage long, have plenty of honey and lemon, maybe a little bit of magic water, We'll see how it goes. And actually, I think it did help quite a bit because it's feeling a lot looser today. Although I am still a little bit croaky. I am still coughing as well. But I think taking the day off yesterday and giving the voice a rest helped quite a bit. So whether I'm going to suffer for doing pub run live tomorrow, though, remains to be seen. But it's my job. You gotta take the rough with the smooth, haven't you? Or the croaks with the the croaks with the costs and that. But anyway, we'll see how we get on. If the voice goes midstream, then I'll just let the Alexa take over. If anybody's watching JMA Friday today, halfway through, very randomly, my late mother's chimed up and gave her 2 pennies about it all. So that was very, very funny moment. You have to have a look at JMA Friday if you haven't seen that one. But anyway, if my voice goes, she can take over. She's over there in the corner, and I'll let Alexa take over. Right, we're at 27 concurrent viewers with 8 likes on the stream. If you would like to do so, please smash that like button, everybody, and that YouTube live stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that for GavsWeatherVids. Thank you so much, everyone. As I say hello, and thank you so much for moderating to moderator Ben. We've got lovely Ben, ain't he, in with us tonight. Hold on. I'm so sorry, everyone. Hello to you, Ben. Thank you so much for moderating. Oh, Cal's turned up as well. We've got Callum with his spanner too. Good evening, Gav and everyone. Ben and Callum are proudly sporting their spanners. So hello to both of you. And thank you so much for moderating. Other moderators might pop in as well as the stream goes along. So if they do, say hello to them. Give them a thumbs up, all of that. And thank you so much, everybody. Please smash that like button. 39 concurrent viewers with 10 likes. Please smash the like button, everybody. And let YouTube know that you enjoy the stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Nick Hine, hello to you, my friend. Glad to see you went up to do the pub run at GavsWeatherVids. I'm all right. I haven't been feeling, that's the odd thing about it all. So, whether it's a bit of voice strain or something, I did do a lot of videos and live streaming, after Christmas, around New Year, running into the cold spell. Whether I overdid it a bit and, had a bit of voice strain, I don't know. But it seems to be settling down today. Anyway, after I took yesterday off. Right, okay. Oh, blimey, look who it is. Darth Vader has arrived. Now, this might start me coughing, but I've got to do it. Got to do it. hello to you, Darth Vader. Thank you so much for dropping in to the live stream tonight. How is it in the north? Well, not in the north, but like in Northern Europe, Darth, up over Sweden. How is there? How is it, my friend? Finley boy, best of Sweden. Left the Discord server. Oh, well, yeah, I didn't know. Hope everything's alright at TBOS. No, so Darth, how is it up there in Sweden? Hope everything is going okay, my friend. Are you slowed in, Darth, up in Sweden? Let me know, my friend, how it's all going. Hello to James098 here with Spanner as well. Good evening to you, James. Thank you so much. Been on live tonight. Minus 15.8 here. Coldest since January 2018. That's a beast from me. Beastly. Well, I don't know. Freezing cold, my friend. Might go down to minus 20 tonight across northern Scotland. That is unbelievably cold. TS, I'm still on the Discord server at GavsWeatherVids. Oh, right, I don't know. Finley, are you spreading fake news? Finley boy, are you spreading fake news about TBOS? You two better sort it out amongst yourselves, I think. Right, okay, well, I'm going to start going through the live chat now, and I'll be shouting you out along the way. So let's do it, shall we? And I'll get down to live chat as quickly as possible, and that's where I will reside. Right, so first person in the site was Ben. Good evening to Ben NT. Thank you so much to Ben for being here with his spanner. So much, my friend. Just the two of us. You can make it if you try. Just the two of us, you and I. Yeah, me and Ben were having a bit of a chat about Van Morrison, weren't we, Ben? Just the two of us. Apparently, I've heard, I don't think it's true or not, but I've heard Van Morrison, one of those people who's really grumpy and can be rather standoffish or maybe even a bit rude in real life, you know. So he's one of those people who, if you're a fan of him, you probably don't want to meet him in person because it might shatter the illusion. You know, because I don't think he's the friendliest of people. But then again, I suppose if you've done what Van Morrison has done, you know, the records that he's produced and whatnot, the money that he's got, let's face it, in his bank, then basically you can do what you want, really, can't you? You know, but yeah, he's not one of those people. If you're a fan of him, I'm not sure he's one of those people you want to bump into in the middle of Oxford Street or somewhere. Hello to Matthew Orchard. Good evening to you, my friend. Thanks so much for being on the live stream tonight, Matthew. You've got Chris Stewart in with us as well. Hello to you, Chris. Thanks so much for being here. It's feeling a little bit cold outside. It is. Ben saying, baby, it's cold outside. That's controversial now, that song, isn't it? Trying to phase it out, I think. I think it's all right, you know, it's just a song, you know. People take things too seriously these days, I reckon, but that's what I've heard anyway, but, like, it is quite a controversial song now. Hello to Laura, going to Laura Johnson, thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight, Laura. Ben's saying, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. In a very musical mood tonight, Ben. Had a couple of glasses of the magic water, have you? Thank you so much, Ben, for being here. Good evening to Finley Boy. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight, Finley Boy. We've got Kiss Fizz on the live stream. Hello to you, my friend. Always great to see new names in the live chat. So I wonder if Kiss is with Finley Boy. He might be. He might be. They might be a pair. Might be one of Finley's saying. Not sure. Hello to you anyway, Kiss. Fizz. So much been on the live stream tonight. Ben's having a Baileys and hot chocolate. Oh, lovely. I never thought of that. Putting those two together. That sounds nice, Ben. Maybe I'll pop to the shop after the stream and get myself a little bit. Hello to Andrew Davis. Good to see you, my friend. Good evening, everyone. Evening down. JMA Friday is hilarious. Yeah, old pipes up in the middle of it, halfway through. I wondered who was here, you know, chatting away to me. All of a sudden, I'm looking round to see whether we got a ghost or whether somebody just walked in to the towers randomly. And when I realised it was chiming up over to the side. Oh, yeah, it was a very funny moment. I should really have stopped JB Friday and restarted it, you know. But I thought, well, it'd be a funny moment, so I kept it as it was. Good evening to Nick Hine. Thank you so much, Nick, for being on the live stream. Hello to you, my friend. Laura saying, will it be Cardamom Minus 8.7? Which was what it was this morning, I wonder. I reckon it might be, actually. I think it could be, Laura. Let us know in the morning how, you know, how low can you go? How low can you go? How low can... Greece! Matthew Orchard, how's the voice, Gab? It's getting there, Matthew, but whether I suffer for doing this live stream tomorrow, we'll see. Hi to TBOS, great to sit here, but you're still on GavsWeatherVids Discord, my friend, and good into Steve Gray. Thank you so much, Steve, for being here. Okay, let's come down to the bottom. But live chat, why don't we do that? So, okay. Hello to Bowling Thunderstorm, man. Hello to you, Thunderstorm. Thank you so much for being on the live stream. What is the temperature in Redditch? I don't know, my friend, but I can tell you. Where is Birmingham? So Birmingham Airport's at -3, and Pershore though down to -7. So it'll be somewhere between. That's quite a big range, though, isn't it? It'll be somewhere between -3 and -7. I would have thought. Matthew's reporting -5, where he is. Ben said we don't do fake news. We do not. No fake news. No fake news. Right, hello to Music Dude. Good to you, my friend. Hi, Gav. Hi, everyone. Getting mine outside now. 2.9 degrees. Side of things come. Definitely, my friend. Music Dude is over in NI, in Northern Ireland. So that's where we're feeling the Atlantic influence first. All that milder air, well, less cold air now, but milder by next week. Going to gradually spread across the country there. Right. Hello to, no, I don't know how to pronounce this, Mr. Alashamari. Hello to you. Did I get that right? Mr. Alashamari. Mr. Alashamari. Mari. It's absolutely bitter. It really is, my friend. Very, very calm out there. And, you know, proper freezing, proper freezing cold night. Tom B. Hello to you. Hi, Gav. Chilling in Devon tonight. On a whiskey to warm up the cockles. I don't blame you, my friends. You get those cockles warmed up with your whiskey. Maybe have 2 or 3. I don't know. No, I shouldn't be encouraging you to do that. That's not the right thing to do, is it? But thank you so much, Tom, for being on the live stream tonight. Okay. Callum is saying it's already frosty out there. The ice this morning was terrible. Very iced up round the towers as well when I went out earlier on today. So, yeah, got to be careful. Make sure you put your, make sure you put your hiking boots on and whatnot. Or else you're very likely to... And over you go if you're not in the right footwear. Right, Bowling Thunderstorm man asking what is the temperature in Redditch. I reckon it's somewhere between -3 and -7. My friend, but I could be wrong. I might be wrong. I don't know. I do get things wrong occasionally, but not very often. Tom B, definitely a night for a chest-warming whiskey. That's for sure. You enjoy your whiskey, my friend. I find that, you know, you can have too much of it. One of those drinks that when you start, it's time to put it down. Hello to Chris Stewart. So best not to start, really. Hello to Chris Stewart. Ending Sunday for me in terms of ice and snow. Yes, that's right. Gradually going to be getting milder over the over the weekend. So by next week, we should be looking quite a bit milder. James United, Kim Brace is at -19.4. Oh, blimey, that's cold. Yeah, going to get to -20 then, isn't it? No problem. It's already at -19 at less than 11 o'clock at night. Then -20, mine didn't go lower than -20. It could be -21, -22. something like that. Turned into an incredible cold spell bit, sounded really decent. And I had a lot of people, but I noticed that a lot of the folks, you get the folks who, when you're building up to a cold spell, they'll kind of be telling you, well, it's not going to get cold, it's not happening. We don't get cold in this country. We can't get cold in this country. We don't get snow. We don't get frost. We might have a couple of little frost, but nothing out of the ordinary is going to happen. Actually, it has turned into quite a significant cold spell. I noticed all of those people have suddenly randomly sort of vanished off the comments. But I'm sure they'll be back next week. Spreading the joy around. But yeah, it is quite funny how about 28th of December, something like that, I get loads of comments from people saying that well, it's not going to get cold. We never have cold in this country anymore, and nothing's going to happen. And here we go. We're having, really quite a significant cold spell, maybe the coldest spell weather that we've seen in this country for 4 years, something like that. Haven't quite reached December to remember levels. We haven't quite gone down to the depths of 2010 and March 2013. Those sort of very extreme cold levels. But it's a proper cold spell, this. So don't get away from it. You just never know. You just never know, do you? What's around the corner? So, as I say never with the weather. Hello to Dean Ball. Yay, a pub run, my favourite stream. It's toned down Gav tonight, as I've not been too well this week, Dean. But thank you so much, my friend, for being on live stream. Super Josh, hello to you. The snow we have is turning into an ice sheet. Yeah, very, very icy. Icing up, aren't we? Bowling Venezuela, man, worried about driving tomorrow. Just passed driving test and have bowling championships tomorrow. Just keep your speed, in sensible proportions, and use your lower gears, if you're around icy surfaces. So don't, just be sensible. Well, a lot of people come to grief in this kind of weather because they try to drive at how you would on a regular winter or summer day, So they'll try to keep going at 60 miles an hour in fifth gear along the country lanes of that, and it's not. It's not going to work. That's how you come to grief. You want to be 40 to 50, even lower than that if it's particularly icy, and use third gear a lot more. You can use fourth and fifth if it's safe to do so, but use your lower gears quite a bit more, and you should be fine. You should be okay as long as you drive in proportion to the conditions, really. Ben, on Baileys and hot chocolate from Christmas. Lovely, Ben. Send one over to me. I've got the magic water with me tonight. But I must say, Baileys and hot chocolate sounds very nice. I have got some hot chocolate. I've been having a couple of hot chocolates on these cold nights. I've been tucking down with a hot water bottle. So I've got the hot chocolate, but I haven't got the Baileys, not this Christmas. But so you send some Baileys over, Ben. Then I shall have that with my hot chocky a little bit later on. Oh, Josh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Put your fingers in your ears, my friends. Super chat! Blimey, I'm going to suffer for that in the morning. Thank you so much, Josh, for your super chat. That is lovely. Lovely. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. Not there. Thank you so much. Right, okay. Hold on. There we go, that started. Because we're at 50 concurrent, yes, 51 now. 24 likes on stream. Please smash that like button. Everybody to let YouTube know that enjoy the stream. Thank you so much everyone for doing that. I'm going to start display catch in about 10 minutes. We've got to string this out a little bit. So if anybody is new to Pub Run Live, then basically I have to sit here and string it out for a bit. In various, hopefully semi-entertaining ways, or sometimes not so entertaining, but I have to kind of string it out a little bit. The reason for that is that the pub run, the GFS 1810, does not finish updating about 11:15. So we can't really start looking at chart data until at the earliest about 11, really about 11:05, to be honest, 11:10, something like that. And so that's the reason, that's the reason for Giddy Gav, and that's the reason for all of the mayhem on the Friday night pub run lives over the past several years. Vader, Darth, saying long gap, baby, back faster than likely. What is that? The naysayers, the people who tell me how to do my job. I expect so. Nigel's channel. Hi Gab, I'm back from the pub. Message you. Oh, I hope you had a nice time, Nigel. What did you get up to in the pub, my friend? How much have you had? Hope you're not. Hope you're not too over the edge. But thank you so much for checking into the live stream. Right, going to Ethan Harris. Hello to you, Ethan. So much for being here. Thank you so much. It's unbelievable. Thank you so much. Love it. Right, where am I going in my live chat? I've got to make sure I don't get too over the top. Music dude, should I have a Bailey's Prosecco? Oh, that sounds nice. Or a cool beer, decision song. Go for the Bailey's Prosecco. We're only just out of Christmas and New Year. Go for the Bailey's and Prosecco, my friend. Hold on. I'm so sorry, everyone. Callum, we'll see if winter has any more to offer after this cold spell. We're on the search now. We're on the grind, Cal. We're on the grind, my friend. Gav loves to have a grind, and we're on the grind now for the next cold spell. This was not quite over yet, but we're gonna start. We're gonna start looking, starting tonight. Can't be a good old hot water bottle. You cannot. Hot chocolate and a hot water bottle. Just what you are. Hello to Tyler. Blimey, Tyler. I know who you are. Tyler Higdon. Hello, checking in. Woke up at 7 inches of snow. Goodness gracious me. Winter really biting over on the other side of the Atlantic as well, my friend. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, Tyler. Happy New Year, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Hello to Ethan. Gab, could the temperature of the stratosphere reach minus 100 soon? Possibly. I don't know. I think about minus 80 will be the lowest, but you never know. You never know. You never know, my friend. Matthew, what are your thoughts on cold weather again in February, Gab? I reckon February is probably going to be mild, wet, windy and stormy. But, we might get a surprise. Just never know. It's a funny old winter, this. So to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it got cold at any point. But then again, I would not be surprised if we went off and running into like an exceptionally mild spell, exceptionally stormy, wet spell. I think this is one of those winters where you just expect everything to be thrown at you, including the kitchen sink. I've got a feeling we probably go mild and stormy in February, and then maybe we go cold in March and maybe April. Unfortunately, happens more often than you might think. But I could be completely wrong. I could be completely wrong on that. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. Ben says it's going to be moderator Connor's birthday soon. Yes, tomorrow. It's actually Connor's birthday tonight. So I think Connor's out on the tiles. He was live streaming earlier on, and I went on to his live stream, and I said, well, first of all, I said happy birthday, of course, because it was his birthday, and he's going to be 24. Connor's going to be 24 tomorrow. Old man. Connor's an old man. I said you're an old man, Connor. Well, anyway, he's off out on the tiles tonight. He's going to have a night on the he's going to have a night on the drink, I think. Have a few. And then tomorrow, I think Bo's having a nice meal. That. So I said, like, weekend birthdays are the best, especially when you're as young as he is, which I am not. Gavy's not anymore. But good luck to anybody who's young enough to have a weekend birthday to enjoy it. That's what I say. Callum says, happy birthday, Connor. Happy birthday, Connor. You're having a good night tonight, my friend. Callum saying basically Gav has to consume buckets of magic water to keep himself going through the night. I do. I'm at a certain age. Gav's at a certain age, Callum, where I need, certain things to keep on going, to like the Duracell battery. Christian, I like to see Gav having magic hot chocolate on one of the Friday night live streams to see if Giddy Gav gets more giddy than on the magic water. It could become like a scientific test, couldn't it? Hot chocolate one week, magic water another week, magic Coke another week, magic orange juice maybe the next week, and we see just how giddy Gav can get from one week to another. I don't know, but it is worth considering, isn't it? If anybody wants to sponsor that, do a little bit of research scientifically, I would say no. Hello to the amazing Marcus guy. Good to you, my friend. Evening Gav, minus 4.8 in the garden right now. I reckon we're down about minus 6 now. Probably. Laura, feeling a little bit tipsy, Ben. Is Ben tipsy? Tipsy Ben, I don't know. He might be a bit drunk now, but I know Scottish, lol. Nothing taken on that, though. You're not moderating my live stream in an inebriated state, are you, Ben? This could get messy, everyone. This could get messy. Hello to Lee McLean from Carnoustie. Oh, blimey, I bet it's cold up there, Lee. So much, my friend, for checking in. Tyler, aka Boss. Yeah, Tyler is almost like a boss. Okay, this day is better. Wasn't trying to I wasn't sure whether you would want me to reveal that it's boss or not, but you've already done it, my friend. Menzie, hello to you, Menzie. Hi Gab, been watching some of the old Bishop East. Oh, that's a nice playlist. Those were the days. Hey, they weren't they? Didn't Gab look young back then as well? Yes. No, imagine what I could do with the live streams now if we had a Beast from the East recurrence. Wouldn't that be something? That'd get me to 20k without having to do much grinding, I bet. Oh, Ben, no, I bet Colin. Oh, yeah, I bet he is. I thought it was all about you, Ben. I thought you got tipsy on the Baileys and hot chocolate. Stephen Josh just showed himself on. So sorry, everyone. Stephen Josh just showed himself up on the dance floor. Murder on the dance floor. How to Shy Society. Hi, Gav. No snowboard guys here in Newcastle. Newcastle. It's -3, but it's snowing. It's -3, but it's snowing a little, and got good light dusting in the last 10 minutes. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. Congratulations on your little surprise dusting. You can't beat a surprise snowball, really, can you? Not really. Tom B, why are east winds colder than northerly winds? Well, not always. It depends where you are. So an easterly wind will sometimes be colder than a northerly wind for like the south and the east. That's because of the short sea track over the North Sea. The air originating from Russia sweeps across. Oh, it's doing my arm movements. Get a bit of Lucy B. No, the cold air sweeps across Europe into the west, and so there's not much to moderate that, But it does depend if you've got a true Siberian source of air. Whereas with a northerly, well, a northerly is going to be colder for Scotland typically than an easterly will be, but it does have much longer sea trek. You've got to come through the Norwegian Sea. There's a northwesterly component. It'll pick up polar maritime air from like southern Greenland, Iceland, that sort of area. So it depends. It always depends on the origins of the air, really. So east is, as I say, they can be colder than northerlies, and particularly so for the south of east, but it's not always the case that is, that's not always the case that's the case, and it does depend, where in the country you are as well. For Western Scotland, easterlies do nothing, and northerly is the wind direction for those areas. Tyler H, fun fact, I'm a licensed bartender, but I don't use it anymore. Oh, blimey, Tyler, you could start serving the magic water on the pub and lights then, couldn't you? Callum, you might not be the youngest now, Gavin, but I reckon you're still a right raver and get really into it with your dance moves. I don't know, maybe, Cal. I did go to Tenerife, didn't I? A couple of years ago and hit the nightclubs there. So Gav Keats is what's the word? Like he's lie under a very fine bushel, though. It's not good to brag about things, but I might still be got it. Cal. Especially after a few glasses of the old, right. Anyway, we're about time to start doing pub run. So we're hovering around 15 Copias. It's a small stream because the cold spell is running out of road. We're looking for the next cold spell now. So with 29 likes for stream and around 50 Copias, please smash that like button. Everybody, let YouTube know that you're joining the stream, and we are going to start bringing you a pub run live. Thank you so much to Jonas for subscribing to our channel as well. I saw that just before I started the live stream, so thank you so much, Jonas. Put in there. Right, okay. Well, this is a pretty quiet stream. I think we'll turn the webcam off tonight. No million Gavs. Sorry, everyone. And we'll turn off the image as well. But we are going to display capture. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're display capturing on this Friday night live stream. Hello to Lynn W. Good evening to you, Lynn. So much for being on the live stream tonight. Ben thinks February is going to end cold. No, I bet the end of February is going to be cold. I reckon it might do. Yeah, I reckon we have got a cold spring on the way, actually, Ben. I noticed, like, it's really, really cold across America, isn't it? And I've got a feeling that's going to pep up the jet stream, and we're probably going to go into, like, a stormier, milder February. But when the cold relents out of America, we might find it heading into our part of Western Europe. So I think this could be a winter that goes on and on and on a little bit. And it might necessarily be what people want, but I think like end of February into March, possibly. sorry, April, possibly February. Could be quite cold, and maybe late season. Even put your teeth in gas snowfalls. Ryan 56, hello to you, my friend. What a crazy week for cold. So, I've had, hello to you. Hope you're well, Gav. I'm joining perfect time for the pub run. Hello, Ryan. So it's been a live stream tonight. Well, are you back from Poland, Ryan? Are you still Are you still over in Poland? I wonder. Hello to the amazing Marcus guy. As much as I do love Carl, part of me will welcome a few days of normality. Might turn into a few weeks, but we'll see. We'll see, my friend. Son of Iberia, hello to you. Good evening to you. Thanks for being on the live stream. Iberia, love it. Love your username. Your username sounds very mysterious. Someone was saying mysterious, Gav. Oh, Laura, mysterious, Gav. It is a little bit, isn't it? But Son of Iberia, that sounds mysterious, doesn't it? You sound like you could be an astrologer or something, gazing into your crystal balls. I wonder. Hell, I'm so sorry. Everyone, hello to Jay Nixon. I'm going to get myself into trouble. Hello to Jay Nixon. Feel like everywhere has had snow, apart from Essex and Suffolk. Blimey. Well, we didn't have much in Northants, you know. Large parts like Leicestershire, Warwickshire, all those sort of areas, like maybe even Nottinghamshire, didn't have very much. We did have a little bit, you know. Don't get me wrong. There was a little bit of snow, but not much, and not as much as you know. It looked as the models were predicting for like large portions of the Midlands. Maybe if we get the wind into the east, maybe that will be our turn, my friend. Might be. Oh, Ryan's in Poland right now. Have you moved there, Ryan? You see me in Poland more than you're here. I mean, you know, you don't know how to explain, but you seem to be in Poland quite a lot at the moment. Quite a bit. Hello to Foden. Really hard to snow here. No forecast. Really hard snow here. Oh, right, really hard snow. You're up in Sweden, aren't you? No, southeastern Sweden. No forecast predicted it earlier today in southeast Sweden. Just goes to show you, snow's always variable and difficult to predict. Ben is saying Eastern England didn't have deep snow. No, it didn't. We didn't hear, my friend. James 098, a cold snap a day keeps the mild rampers away. It's true. Right, well, just eat 60 concurrently. Turning into a largish live stream now. 35 likes a stream. Please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know join the stream. Thanks so much, everyone, for doing that. Hello to Philip. Just made it in time. Good evening to you, my friend. And Callum is saying, did you notice for GFS and GM did the best with the snow event on Wednesday night than all the high-res lol at GavsWeatherVids? Yes, I did actually, Cal. Yes, it was further north, wasn't it? But like the high res was predicting. Was a little bit. Right, okay, Son of Iberia. I am mysterious as you, Gav. Gav's not mysterious. I'm an open book. Open book. British spy. Come on, Gav. Send your bio weather vibes. Let's have a look then. Shall we? Let's do it. So we're going to start off with temperature observations from XC Weather, which we don't normally do on Pub Run Live, but check that out. We've got minus 17 currently. Hold on. So sorry, everyone. We've got minus 17 currently at Altnahara with a dew point of minus 19. That is cold. You know, there's no getting away from that. There will be people in the comments next week claiming that we haven't really had a cold spell. I know there will be, but, you know, if you see those people in the comments or online or on the forums or on social media, that's fake news. This is a proper cold spell. It's not quite to the depths of like December 2010, or it's probably just about reaching January 2010, but it is going to relent, you know, quicker than January 2010. But so it's not quite reaching those levels. It's not a March 2013 either, which is very, very snowy. But this is a genuine, it's turned into a genuine, extended and prolonged cold spell. And we see the cold all the way down into central England, even into the south. Minus 5 degrees right now at Farnborough, for example. Shobden is at minus 5. We've got Gloucestershire Airport at minus 3 there. Wellersbourne is at minus 5, coming down to Yeovilton. It's minus 2. Gatwick is at minus 4. Even in central London at Heathrow, it's hovering around freezing. That's right in the centre, in the middle of London. Wittering is at minus 2. but it really is in the north that we've got extreme cold. So -5 at Tulloch Bridge, -10 at Aviemore, -12 at Loch Glasgardoch, -7 at Inverness. Remember, this is before midnight. -9 at Tain Range, -4 at Wick, even into Kirkwell, it's at -3. But, check out what's happening over Ireland. Belfast now is at 3 degrees, and down into the Republic, we've got Ballyhass at 4, and we've got Mullingar at 4 degrees, we've got Girton at 5, going down to Moore Park, it's at 8 degrees, and right the way down to Valentia, I think that is, 9 degrees there. That is a sign of what's to come. Next week will be turning mild, so if you don't like the cold weather, if you're fed up with it, then milder weather is on the way. Right, okay, let's have a look, shall we, at the 12s then, and then we will go on to the pub run. Why don't we do that now? How's that for mild ears? Beautiful chart for the mild lovers. We've got high pressure sinking down France, low pressure towards Iceland, and we're drawing up a long fetch southwesterly wind then. 66 concurrent viewers, by the way, it's turning into quite a big stream, even though Gab isn't on camera for this one. I didn't think I'd better risk the voice to a million Gabs, to be honest. So, very active in live chat. Very active in live chat. Like Laura, penguins would love my kitchen law. I wonder, Laura, is it cold in your kitchen? It might be. Callum is saying if this cold spell carried on for another week or so, the CT would be very interesting. It'd probably be down into the zeros, into the freezing mark maybe, if it went on for another week. I don't know, but would have been interesting to see, wouldn't it? James United thinks my 23 is a possibility tonight. It could be. Could be. Oh, at 69 concurrent viewers. I'm saying nothing. I wouldn't comment on that. I wouldn't lower myself to be, as smutty as to comment on that. Hello to our 72 concurrent viewers now. Turning into quite a big live stream. I'm surprised. Right, well, let's have a look then. So we're going to start off with the UK bet. We've got high pressure south, low pressure north on Monday, drawing up this long fetch southwesterly all the way from the Azores. Now we go through the course of next week, and we keep high pressure south, low pressure so north. So it's going to be a much milder week next week, particularly so in the northern half of the country, due to the proximity of the centre of the high pressure. We might get some fog and whatnot going across some going across some parts of England there, but overall it looks generally like we're drawing up a long fetch southwesterly wind, and we are pretty mild as we're going through next week. I reckon after this week's freezing temperatures, we might see temperatures across eastern Scotland, bit of phone effect going above 15 degrees next week. Right, well, that's that one done. Let's have a look at the Icon 12s there. Why don't we do that? High pressure south, low pressure to the north on Monday, dragging up that long fetch southwesterly wind as well. And then beyond that, well, we keep wind in from the southwest, but it looks like it's starting to turn increasingly unsettled, maybe wet and windy there by the 18th of January. That's next Saturday. Now, this time next week, we might be starting to focus on wet and windy weather beginning to come in from off the Atlantic. It's possible. Okay, let's have a look. I tell you what, let's have a look at the KMA. Why don't we do that? So sorry, everyone. Let's have a KMA. It's looking again. Monday, high pressure south, low pressure 7 north. Winds coming up from the Azores. All change next week. Certainly looking a lot milder. Mostly dry initially, but by the third weekend of January, starting to turn wet and windy, and maybe the hint of a stormy spell setting up there by 22nd of January. Check out where the main low is close to Iceland. But check out these two daughter lows to the south of that main low. They both have our names on them, and they look rather ominous. So once we get towards the last week of January, we might be facing a spell of very stormy weather there. Oh dear, not what we want. Well, maybe it is, I don't know. Right, we'll come back to the pub run in a moment. Let's have a look at the GFS 12Z. Again, got high pressure south, low pressure to the north on Monday, dragging up those southwesterly winds, looking very mild. Now, the GFS is consistently further north with this area of high pressure next week. That makes a big difference because it means that for England and Wales anyway, the possibility is there for inversion. Remember, inversion is where it's cold on the surface than it is aloft, and you can get frost and fog. Remember what happened between Christmas and the New Year, when we had all of that fog and it got really quite cold. That was a classic inversion. And the GFS, alone in all of the model output, I think, is keeping this high pressure a lot further northwards. It means that for Scotland and Ireland, yes, it is mild next week, but for England and Wales, there's the possibility that, if we don't go to the kind of depths of cold that we've got at the moment, which we won't, but there is a possibility there for an inversion, I think, for the second half of next week. And that would help to keep the CET quite cold, of course. And limit the temperature rise. Now, eventually, anyway, by day 10, high pressure looks like it's slipping away, low pressure starting to develop in the Atlantic. Is it? No, not really, actually. High pressure, even at day 10, is still knocking around, potentially bringing some frost and fog with it. However, we do eventually break down that high, and as we get towards the last week of January, GFS 12Z is trying to turn things wet and windy with low pressure sweeping in from off the Atlantic. Actually looking properly mild, wet, windy there by the end of the GFS 12. So I'm going to come back to the pub run in a moment. If you're enjoying this pub run live, I know it's a bit of a toned down Gav tonight, but I am going to protect the voice so I can carry on doing updates through the weekend. By the way, the first spring update is getting underway this weekend on Sunday. That'll be released Sunday 10 a.m. So if you're waiting for us to get back on the long range bandwagon and you're waiting for spring updates, Sunday is the day for you. And so that's why I'm a bit toned down, because of how throat voice has been this week. I didn't think I'd better be overly giddy. Didn't think I'd better be overly giddy on this one. But anyway, if you're enjoying it, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Don't forget to drop a comment after stream. Let us know what you thought about it. And don't forget to tell your friends, your family, your neighbour, your doctor, your auntie, your uncle, your vicar, and your mother-in-law to subscribe as well. And that'd be absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome if you could do that. Thanks so much, everyone. Right, GM. Again, high pressure, south, low pressure to the north. Wafting up that southwesterly wind on Monday. And again, through next week, look how much further south potential that high pressure is with the GEM compared to, like, the GFS output. So most southwesterlies continue, and an increasingly unsettled look to the weather when we get into next weekend. It's only rather wet and windy. Another deep low sweeping through there next Sunday, and in the wake of that, we begin to pull winds into the north. So there's a bit of a cold snap with the gem at day 10. However, it would be very brief, very fleeting. It wouldn't be like this cold snap, because there is no support from any amount of high latitude blocking. So this next low here to the west of Greenland will just roll in over the top high. So it would be like a classic, 2-day toppler, bit of a northerly cold snap, then back into the westerlies we go. Right, and then the ECM looks like this. High pressure south, low pressure to the north. Sorry again, everyone. High pressure south, low pressure north, drawing up those mild southwesterly winds. Now, a little bit further north, maybe. The ECM about high pressure might allow a bit of an inversion later next week down the south, but overall looking mild and mainly dry through next week, but into the weekend, the 18th, 19th of January, starting to turn more unsettled with outbreaks of rain developing. ECM is trying to raise the heights a little bit towards Iceland and Greenland there, just beyond day 10. That's the 21st of January. Naught comes of that as low pressure deepens in the Atlantic. And the East is also looking very unsettled, actually quite stormy there by the end of it. That gets us 25th of January. Notice heights are rising across western Russia, trying to pull wind into the east across northern Europe. But for us, we remain under the cosh with that area of low pressure. We do see the jet stream, though, going to the northwest, southeast alignment, and the jet is starting to shift to the south a little bit as well. So possibly things could go colder if that low pressure would start tumbling down into the Mediterranean, man. 85 concurrent viewers with 40 likes for stream. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. Unbelievable. So much. Amazing Marcus guy. I think this cold snap is an appetizer for what it's turned into a big shrimp. I'm very surprised. I thought it was going to be really quiet as the Carlsberg's about run out of road. We've still got the pub run to go. Don't forget that, everybody. We have not yet reached our climax on this live stream. Amazing Marcus guy. I think this cold snap is an appetizer for what is to come later in the winter. Just a feeling. I think we'll get a month or so of mild. Then even colder snap is my prediction. So you reckon like mid-January, mid-February going to be mild, probably wet, windy, and then like second half of February holds the coldest spell of the winter, Marcus? It's possible. It's been quite a while since we had a very cold end to February. No, you know, you never know. You never know. You never know, my friend. Ben's winter forecast has done well. It has, Ben. It's done very well. I'll soon be able to retire and just leave you to it, won't I, Ben? You can take over for me. You can take over for me, and I can hit the stage long and spend the revenues. The music team too far out though to get excited. I guess so, my friend. But you gotta have hope. You gotta have hope. Well, lovely live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. Right, we have reached the climax now, everyone. So this is what you've all been waiting for. It's now time to bring you GFS 18Z, aka the pub run. It's fully out. So let's have a look. We haven't had any rumours in the live chat. Normally, if he's doing something exciting and interesting, we start getting like rumours and innuendo about what's going on. What's going on? So I imagine this is not going to be much of a climax. I've got a feeling the climax might be a little bit flaccid tonight. But let's see. So we're starting off on Monday the 13th of January. High pressure south, low pressure north. We're drawing in these long fetch southwesterly winds there. Again, it's further north with that high pressure though. Through the second half of next week. I don't know what the GFS is seeing, but all of the other model output is not seeing. But suffice to say, if the GFS is right with this, next week will be colder for England and Wales anyway, you know, due to the possibility of frost and fog. Scotland, Ireland, it makes very little difference. Now, we get through to the weekend, 18th, 19th of January. Low pressure starts breaking through, so we begin to turn more unsettled. And then we go on into the more extended range with the pub run. And, oh, blind, well, the purple colours are turning up over green, so that's the polar vortex powering up. That's not normally a very good sign if you want colder weather. However, there is an attempt again here to start building up the Siberian high. So notice how we get this ridge down here on the 22nd of January, just to the southwest of the UK. I notice how that starts feeding up to this 1035, 1040 millibar of high pressure over southwestern Russia. That is actually the Siberian high that's pulling in the Azores high, or the ridge, I mean, Azores high there. Now, turning increasingly blocked here with the pub run as we're going into the very end of it. That's the 1050 millibar area of high pressure over western Russia that we see. Now, that's a very intense high. That's how we end up with the pub run. So, up to the 26th of January, still generally mild, to be honest, but quite a lot of high pressure, certainly nowhere near as unsettled or storming as some of the other model output is looking chalk and cheese between the GFS and the ECM tonight. Have got a strong polar vortex, but this high pressure over Western Russia, but Siberian high, is really fighting against that. And, well, who knows where we will go beyond that. The only thing is, I don't think there's much cold air that's associated with that. So check that out. Much of Europe devoid of cold. So even if we do get wind into the east, at least initially, there isn't much cold to tap into. But the continent will cool down very, very quickly. We know that, the high pressure does take over from Siberia, reaches into Scandinavia and starts bringing the wind around to the east. What will happen? Just explain that. I don't normally go as sensible as this. Still on the pub run. Hope I'm not boring anybody. It's like going to a day job. I don't know, do you? But what would happen anyway if the high pressure goes in that direction? It will bring the wind into the east, and then all of this very cold air that's trapped in over Greenland and that would start to break out over the top, and eventually we will start to bring very cold air down. We'd see polar vortex essentially starting to move into Western Russia and northeastern Europe. If the east was to last long enough, eventually we would start to bring very cold air in from the east. Anyway, that's your Friday night pub run live. I'm going to go back to YouTube, and we shall get the live stream wrapped up. We're at 90 concurrent viewers. Blimey, big old live stream. So much, everybody. Wasn't expecting that at all. Thank you so much. So sorry, but it's not been an especially giddy gab for you tonight. But as I say, I've got to protect the phone and the voice so that I'm able to do all of the updates over the weekend. I want to do live stream for you on Sunday. I've got to get the first spring update done as well, so I can't afford to, lose. I can't afford to lose the voice. Lose the voice, I lose my money. My voice is my bank balance, basically. I've got to be able to keep going for the weekend. So that's why I've been a little bit toned down tonight. Hopefully everything will be back to normal with Pub Run Live next week. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for an amazing live stream. I want to say thank you so much to our lovely moderators. We've had Ben, we've had Callum, and we have had James on the live stream with us tonight. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators for moderating, keeping the live chat, safe for all of us tonight. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Super Josh. Thank you so much, Josh, for your super chat. That is unbelievable. That's lovely. Thank you so much, my friend. Right, so I'll just tell you what's happening. Ben and team, of his deep dive was saying more north than what the other going for mixed weather. Is that with a high pressure, Ben? Is that the high pressure could be further north? I wonder. Anyway, so just tell us what's happening on the channel over the weekend. So tomorrow, got 6 AM UK weather forecast, weekend forecast, East 42 day for UK and Ireland, and 10 to 14 day with all of the regular features. And then on Sunday, we're going to have a 6 AM UK weather forecast to keep it all off. First update for spring 2025. On Sunday as well at 10 AM, so we're kicking off the long range bandwagon. And then, if that wasn't enough, we're going to be live at 6 PM with your 10 to 14 day and Ensemble's Watch as well. So lots and lots of content to come and to look forward to over the weekend. And I shall see you either for one of the video uploads or for for the live stream. Right, there we go. We're at the end of the stream, so thanks so much, everybody, for an amazing stream. We'll end it there. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay warm. If you don't like the cold weather, it's on the way out this weekend. Next week will be milder. At least the early part of the week, even down in the south, we might get, a bit colder later in the week if that high pressure's further north. But overall, looking a lot better next week. So you just got a couple more days down in the south to keep warm. The west and the northwest will already started to feel the effects of those milder temperatures. So not long to go now before we're into the fall and we're into the warm-up. So whatever you do this weekend, stay safe, keep warm, and we shall see you with another one very, very soon. Oh, and remember, again, everybody, just be serious for a moment. you know, plugging this a little bit on the on the streams and in the vids. So if you've got any elderly neighbours, then please keep a close eye on them. You know, pop round in the morning, make sure they're warm, make sure their homes are warm, they've got their heating and their fires on, and make sure having plenty of warm food as well. We're a non-political channel, so I'm not going to get into what's happened with the winter fuel allowance, but you know, just keep an eye on your elderly neighbours, your elderly friends, your elderly relatives at this time when it is very, very cold, and they are likely, if they're not keeping themselves warm, to you know, get hypothermia and get really, really unwell very, very quickly. So just look after. Let's all look after ourselves, you know, and we'll get through to the end of the cold spell. And it's on its way out anyway. Right, okay, you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe and stay well. We'll see you very soon. For this one, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.